This is my 1022. It's a stainless model. It did not come in this stock. It came in a plastic stock. But it usually lives in a Hogue overmold stock these days because it's rigid and free floats the barrel. We have some polish work in the action and some stainless steel parts in there, but mostly it's a utility rifle. And yeah, I need to mention that Timney trigger is kind of neat. But it's a stock barrel, utility, stainless steel, 1022 rifle. I bought this wooden stock this morning. It looks as if there's never been an action in it. I put this action in there just for comparison. I'm going to take this wooden stock and I'm going to strip it this afternoon. And by the end of the weekend I hope to have it stained in a new Minwax classic gray. I just have this vision that it might uniquely match the painted silver gray stainless steel action, and I'm going to take a risk with my $20 purchase and commit it to a classic gray stain. Let's see what that does. Alright, I've been a real goob about videotaping this thing, and I really have the ability to do a better job, so I put a tripod out here today and I'm going to use the DSLR. Open this paint or stain, it looks absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, my rubber glove turned to dust here in the Arizona desert, so not only are we going to be staining the rifle stock, we're going to be staining myself as well. Okay, being the guy that I am, I don't need to follow no stinking directions. I took this off way sooner than I should have. It actually is starting to look really might be just fine. I'm going to hit it again and let the stain sit on here for a few minutes before I wipe it off, because it's 6 hours before I can apply another coat, so I'm coming in right behind the first one. A little more color to it. I'd leave it like it was, but the wood is yellow behind it, and we knew we were going to get some yellow coming through, or wood color coming through, just fine, but I do want this to be a gray stock. Oh, yeah. That's much nicer. A lot of people want a really high gloss rifle. I want a satin finish. True Glow seems to be the popular way to go, but I decided on tung oil. I think that 10 really thin finishes with a little bit of 4/0 steel wool between each coat make it a tougher finish. I don't know if I'm going to hit that again or not. I do want some grain to come through. I want all the grain to come through. It's getting darker considerably when I start to put the oil on here. They're just hanging up and we'll see. See you in 6 hours. Seems like in this gray paint that there's a lot of large pigment in there, and it doesn't really want to saturate into the sides. I can't decide if that's going to be kind of ruinous or if it will make for a unique look to the rifle. As it is, I've got 3 coats on there, and I don't know, I'm already stepping outside of the box. So let's just go ahead and put the first coat of the urethane on there and see what it does. One more time, slower and backwards. It is tongue oil time. Coat number 1. So we started with a OEM stock for the Ruger 1022, 22 long rifle. It's a wood stock made out of birch. You never really know exactly what kind of grain you're going to get in those, but sometimes, quite oftentimes, it can be interesting. And but the stocks look like they're made out of chocolate, dipped in a vat of chocolate at Willy Wonka's place. And we want to strip it down, and we did. We got a interesting, not completely perfect, um, classic gray stock that matches our action, our stainless steel painted action for the 1022. It's a fun project, and I thank you all for stopping by and taking a look.